Alright, hey guys, what's up? This is Sports Talk 123, and today we got a big trade going down in the major leagues. The Chicago White Sox have traded outfielder Carlos Quentin to the San Diego Padres. Now, I'd never really expected this trade to happen. This trade kind of comes out of nowhere to me. I don't know if some of the other guys kind of knew this was going to happen or something, but this is kind of shocking to me. The White Sox are kind of a contending team and do have a chance to win the AL Central next year if they can find a way to overtake the Detroit Tigers if they have an off year or something. But I don't know. I kind of like this deal, but I just didn't really expect it. So first, something interesting about this deal is 4 years ago, the Arizona Diamondbacks traded Carlos Quentin to the Chicago White Sox. Now, back then, Josh Burns was the general manager of the Arizona Diamondbacks. And now, 4 years later, the Chicago White Sox are trading Carlos Quentin to the San Diego Padres, and San Diego Padres general manager is Josh Burns. So it's kind of interesting that he obviously knows about Carlos Quentin, knows what he can do. He's obviously seen him play a lot, so and he thinks that he can help their team out because their team last year was a contending team. They had a chance to win the division. Kind of fizzed out towards the end of the year. They were hot there for a while going down the stretch, and definitely had a chance to win that division, and maybe they can have a chance this year. I don't know if I'd like them to win the division this year, especially losing Heath Bell, but this addition of Carlos Quentin definitely isn't going to hurt their team at all. Now, Carlos Quentin is going to play left field for the San Diego Padres, and they didn't have the best outfield last year, but they do have some young guys coming up, and he's just another veteran who can help teach those young guys and definitely help out this team. He's definitely a great veteran. He can definitely help out some of your younger players. He's had 4 consecutive 20 home run seasons, had 36 in 2008. So he definitely has power potential, has the potential to put up some homers. Even though Petco Park's not the most friendly place for hitters, I still maybe see him putting up around 20 homers. No, I don't think he's going to come close to 30, but maybe around 20, just because Petco's really not the place for hitters. Also in this trade, the White Sox received minor league right-hander Simon Castro and left-hander Pedro Hernandez. Just two young pitchers that can help that White Sox rotation and definitely strengthen their bullpen a little bit too, because their bullpen hasn't been the strongest in years. I don't know how soon they're going to be up in the majors, but some nice pieces, some nice arms that can definitely help your team in the future. Now last year, uh, he's 29 years old, so I mean he definitely still has a few years left. Carlos Quentin does. He hit 254, which maybe you'd expect him to bring that up a little bit next year. 254 is not really what you're looking for. Had 24 homers, career high 31 doubles, so he is still hitting with some power and putting the balls in the gaps. And 77 RBIs in 118 games. So he has had some injury problems. He does miss games, but even all that, he did make his second All-Star team last year. So you know, I mean there is some potential here. I do see this as a good move for the San Diego Padres. And if you're the White Sox, you don't I don't really know what to expect from their team. I could see their team contending for that division, but they keep making these moves. Like at first, I didn't think they were going to contend for the division, but then they signed John Danks to a long-term deal. So you think maybe they're making a run for it this year. Maybe they think they still have a chance, and then they trade away Carlos Quentin. So I don't really know what to think of them, and I don't really know what they think of themselves just yet. So I think this is definitely going to be one of the teams I'm watching in 2012, and a very interesting team. That's for sure. Yeah, so guys, that's pretty much it for today. Carlos Quentin traded to the San Diego Padres for two minor league pitchers. Thanks a lot, guys. See ya.